Hi again. Before I upload many more videos, at this point I'd like to tell you about my disability, my disorder. It's called ASD, Autism Spectrum Disorder. Since in my case, you know, my speaking ability, my language skills are intact, and also in terms of you know, my general intelligence, if anything, it's better than average, you know, IQ and stuff. They are not affected. So previously, my kind of situation disorder was called Asperger's syndrome. But nowadays, I think collectively, you know, they are all known as categorized as ASD, Autism Spectrum Disorder. There are a set of inborn and innate, they are the same things, I guess, inborn and innate attributes or characteristics, and two main features or characteristics are: number one, deficits in social communication and social interaction, which I have myself, and number two, limited, restricted, repetitive patterns of behavior, interests, or activities. And in my case, they manifest as typically, among other things, detail orientation. I'm meticulous about detail, and also, in addition, I am quite inflexible, and I tend to stick to my own beliefs, and I have my own ways of doing things, you know, whatever it is, and I even feel that it is you know, it is necessary for my mental and otherwise well-being to stick to those routines. So needless to say, since I'm like that, I have tremendous difficulty, you know, compromising, right? And that's you know, in this society, I mean, being like that is not you know, doesn't make it easy to do well. Anyway, in addition, I also have what they call specific hypersensitivity and lack of sensitivity, depending on personal tastes and beliefs. So what I mean by that is that if it is something that I care about, then I'm hypersensitive about it, and you know, I've told you already that I'm meticulous about the details, but only if that's important and that's something I'm interested in. On the other hand, even though, you know, a large majority of people may care about a certain thing, if it is not you know, one of those things, of important things for me, on the, you know, it's not on the list of important things for me, then I'm not sensitive about it whatsoever, and I tend to ignore it. And so, you know, I have all those so to speak problematic, you know, characteristics. But you see, as a scholar, my job is to pursue knowledge and truth, and you know, honesty is extremely important, especially in pure science, in natural sciences. So you know, it's good and bad. Because of these features I've explained to you already, I tend to talk frankly about anything and everything, and you know, not many adults are like that. Therefore, social norms and my personal norms are not compatible. Okay, and this causes frustration, and so often this triggers extreme anger, you know, in me. So, like, even in a video like that, you know, when I'm complaining about or describing, say, talking about a social problem, something that I think I consider problematic, anger builds up and wells up from inside, and before I know it, I may be speaking really, you know, in a very harsh tone and stuff. And I want to apologize beforehand, because that kind of behavior may disturb you and annoy you, but you know, I mean no evil, and it's just my disorder. So it's just the way I am, and it's really not aggression. It's just my intense feeling. You know, it's neither aggression nor disrespect. You know, it's nothing like that. Anyway, well, I've I've spoken about everything I wanted to talk to you about. Therefore, and it's I've done very well on time today. It's only 5 minutes and 25 seconds or so, but I think I'm done. So I'll see you next time, hopefully with a much more interesting things to talk about. Bye bye.